This looks odd.
It does look odd.
Is it possible to cross the island of Montreal without walking down a single road? Surely not, you're probably thinking. It's far too built up. Yeah, there are a lot of parks and ruelles, but even so, surely there are just too many private fences, attached housing blocks, decaying factories, and other impassable hazards that would make this an impossible feat.
Faire l'impossible. That's us.
Meet our team. Ben, Estan, Les, Joe, Jonah, and Sam. A group of friends who saw GeoWizard's no-roads crossing of Greater London and stupidly weren't deterred by his warnings not to repeat this feat on our own. We used his rules, with some minor modifications.
Rule number 1. We are not allowed to walk down a road. Crossings are allowed, and this means some crossings will inevitably be diagonal. Using the patented GeoWizard system, a crossing is platinum if it's less than 25 meters, and gold if it's less than 50 meters.
Rule number 2. No trespassing. Realistically, we'd be trespassing on some premises, but we drew the line at any areas guarded by a barbed wire fence, any areas that are active use sites like rail yards or power stations, and anyone's personal backyards.
Rule number 3. We have to cross from the south shore of Montreal to the north shore. There's only one valid crossing from the south shore that allows no car traffic, only bikes. On the north shore, there's also one crossing that's a shared bike/train bridge, not a road. With that out of the way, let's get started on our journey.
We got up at the crack of dawn and made our way to the meeting point, using various modes of transportation.
We got our first obstacle.
What's up? Right on schedule.
At the meeting point, we discussed the logistics of the day and took out our Bixis to head to the starting point in Longueuil.
Here starts our holy crusade.
Longueuil!
We head off to the first portion of our journey, a lovely morning bike ride. We crossed the bridge into Nuns Island and encountered our first minor obstacle.
So yeah, we made it to our first road crossing, and then our route goes through that, which we didn't foresee.
Wait, what even is that?
I don't know. We're gonna go up into that condo yard, skirt around. That counts. With our Bixis. Secret entrance, we can go through.
It seemed like nothing could stop us, and we continued to navigate the suburban parking lots of Nuns Island.
So we're in Nuns Island, and I've got the local paper. Looks like their feature story is the very men who make this paper. These are the dedicated pressmen who print the journal without fail. It's a top story.
We took the bridge off of Nuns Island and landed in Verdun, where we had to hop our first fence, push through some fence holes, car parks, some brambly woods, until we skirted around the dog park and entered Verdun proper.
Verdun bike path. Yeah, we've got a few burrs. We're ready to go.
Along the river, we met some intrepid Frenchmen, filling us with determination to push through the looming discomfort, before turning through the marshy terrain of the Douglas Hospital.
Just appreciating some local art.
Yeah.
Onwards, through bramble and field, Bixis charging through mucky leaves. We left Verdun and entered Angrillon Park, where we had a lovely time appreciating nature.
Nice.
Ooh.
After passing Angrillon Metro, we tried to cross through some condo yards, but met our second obstacle of the day.
Oh no! Now we're going up this parking garage, trying to find our way through, and what do we have? A beautiful passway through these incredibly designed buildings. Now we've got to cross this boulevard, then we're going to be skirting around the mega mall. What's it called, Jonah?
Carrefour Angrillon.
Carrefour Angrillon, more like Carrefour.
Carrefour Angry.
Angrillon roads. We're in the center of thriving Canadian businesses. We've got Boston Pizza. In front of us, we've got Canadian Tire. And to our left, we've got the one and only Tigre Géant. Jonah, what do you think about this downtown of LaSalle?
You can get your Boston pizza.
Boston
You can
pizza.
get your Canadian tires.
Canadian
your
tires.
Giant tigers.
Tigre géants.
All within walking distance once you park your car.
Yeah, it was really great.
Snow roads. Ben's making it hard on himself. It's unnecessary.
We've crossed Agrignan. Now we've just got to cross this boulevard and go straight ahead there.
After styling on those chumps with my purest ways, we entered the true wilds of Verdun.
Ville Marie, downtown looks... we gotta go there. And then we gotta go over the mountain. Us filming the snail.
The Nate documentary within the No Roads mission.
We found ourselves in a bog full of snails. Ah. We're emerging from the reeds and we've discovered a very tall, very spiky fence. We're gonna try to get through here and around this fence line.
As we were forced off course, uncertainty crept in.
We just gotta cross this incredibly busy highway-like street.
We just crossed the incredibly busy and dangerous highway-like road and now down a bramble pit into who knows what. We're just gonna go down this line.
Lifting Bixi through tall grass. I fell.
Has Bixi ever seen this?
A steep fall.
We're gonna.
Yeah.
We've made it through the. Don't put that on the Bixi table.
Made it!
We made it.
To the canal, we know we're good till Griffintown.
Into Griffintown.
Relief. Normal bikers on a normal bike path.
We couldn't resist to stop at the cafe.
Bad news. The Bixi rack was full at our planned drop-off point.
So we gotta wait and hope someone takes the Bixi or something. I know Max lives right there.
Oh yeah.
Like right there.
Oh
Should
my
we?
God.
Oh my god. Should we call him Max
That
and
would be so funny.
be like, can you bike us Bixi one block that way? So we.
Oh my god.
I might try it. I might call him.
One phone call and our hero Max leapt out of bed, treats in hand.
Bye.
Thank you.
So here we are on our legal pathway, on our route, and there's the Bixi stand that we forced Max to get out of bed to go to. Definitely inbounds.
Sorry, Max.
Sorry, Max.
After hitting a dead end, we had a terrifying realization. The only way forward was through a perilous property.
Alright guys, we're going straight this way. Straight through my old apartment where the downstairs neighbor hates us. We really don't want to see him. We did not see Claude. That was a huge relief. Claude was not spotted.
This has been,
Yeah, okay, so for context, the last time that I went there, Claude, the downstairs neighbor, just happened to wander out. And basically we gave the apartment away to this horrible person who DJs and is a prick.
And pissed into
And pissed,
terrace.
apparently pissed into his terrace. So Claude is like, we'll go to the grave, just absolutely despising me.
Our only path to the underground required us to enter the highly secure tower housing the Montreal Canadien, we assume. Everything hinged on this moment we had trained for. We fully locked in and seized a moment to enter alongside hardworking delivery folk. Success! Blending in with our filthy bags and confident swagger, we waltzed by the security gate and onwards to our gateway to the underground.
where the fuck are we?
We made our way through the maze of hallways, and in our rugged state we fell victim to a couple of awkward encounters.
That's the demo.
Sorry, can I go faster?
Oh no, we're not in any rush.
Where are you guys from?
We actually live here, but we're doing a tourist day. We've never been through this pathway.
Yeah, I really want to take this passage.
Yeah.
Success! We were in.
Here it is. No roads. You just take the metro.
Yeah.
We're done.
We descended into the depths of the underground and navigated the Byzantine complex, filled with passage closures and teeming masses of shoppers.
So yeah, these around
that's a
here,
dead
that's
end.
like a dead end below Sherbrooke. But then if we go through past
past
Montreal
to it.
Trust to
Clo-
Peel,
Yeah. Okay.
then tour Scotia, then we get to 1000 Sherbrooke West. That's where we want to
Okay.
exit.
At this point in our journey, we were so lost within the maze that we'd almost forgotten what it was like to breathe outside air.
Yo, how do you get this job? There you go, Eaton Center.
I had planned a restaurant stop, but unfortunately,
This is where I wanted to eat. Sadly closed.
Alright, we're lost again, looking for Place Montreal Trust.
The map makes it look simple, and then you just get lost in this horrible maze of whatever the hell this is.
This is the sign that we needed. Peel Metro, this way.
Finally, some grub. I thought we had a break from the grinding pace, but sunset was approaching, and Jonah cruelly forced me to choke down my wrap.
There's an incredible difference in fervor. Yeah, oh, here's the entrance to Trois Monkeys. I really want to go there. I don't really know what it is, but I want to find out.
And I did, on Joe's birthday. Thanks, Joe.
Whoa. Huh. We've been doubling back, but
We're gonna try this tunnel one more time.
one more time.
Unfortunately, the tunnel to Sherbrooke was closed. We popped out onto the street to see if there was another way.
It looks like you could go behind that,
Yeah.
and then maybe into the parking garage that's there. We are stuck in the underground.
We're backtracking back to like Eaton Center to McGill, try a different way to get to Sherbrooke Street.
Yeah.
Just having a look.
We could get into Place Montreal Trust over there.
Whoa. Oh, that's enticing.
Oh, wait, we can get like 2 blocks there.
Yeah.
We gotta check that out.
the sun had given us a burst of energy.
There's an exit there. Well, this is like the parking lot that we were looking at.
That's the couple we didn't want to trust you. Yeah, we're on. Oh, baby. That's business school.
Oh! Oh!
Back into the cold, harsh wastelands of the city.
Crossed Sherbrooke.
Whoa!
Damn. What's up? We're on McGill campus.
It was time to expand our fellowship. We called Sam and made a plan to meet up on the mountain, assuming we made it there.
Alright, see ya.
We pushed onwards, across rickety fences, long abandoned pools, and ice-encrusted stairs.
Then refusing the stairs.
Ha! Our sweet Sam had appeared.
Sam of the mountain.
That was a mountain.
Want some refreshments?
Oh my god, sick.
But one more member was needed to complete the fellowship.
Okay, we'll see you at the north end, or near the front. Go! Go! New member joined. This way.
Finally assembled, our spirits rejoiced, and we ventured on into familiar territory, the Plateau Mont Royal.
He's a good dog. He's a good dog.
Really straight alley that we're going down. I think this might be Montreal's longest, straightest alley.
You heard it here.
Faced with a federally regulated impasse, a heated debate was held on the ethics of trespassing.
The danger passed, the bright sun reigned over our continued passage into Pittipatri and Villeray.
Milano.
Struck with inspiration, we came up with a dastardly plan.
We just did a really crazy bad thing. We shortcutted through the McDonald's. How did it feel? Get wrecked, McDonald's. Gotta get a rhythm. You gotta get a rhythm.
As the sun departed, delirium arrived, and our bodies started to deteriorate. We struggled to maintain morale, but our formerly sharp instincts were getting sloppy.
Oh, yeah!
Spirits waning, a dismal Jean Coutu was our only hope for critical supplies.
Exiting with our snacks. Tape them up. Field medicine. We have reached the Metropolitan. We have to go that way.
Night descended, and we entered a liminal land. Strange sigils appeared on the walls, ghosts of industrial garment making repurposed as endless office space. Concrete blocks with no apparent purpose. A once proud federal agency cast away into the wasteland.
On the periphery, a new city emerging from the rubble, blocking our escape. But the alleys of old had not yet been erased.
It was supposed to be a simple crossing at a train station. Montreal runs on diesel, but a shocking new technology awaited us.
Oh no. That is not a sign I fuck with.
The heart attack lightning bolt.
Well, I know that I would do it, but I do feel like it's a bluff. But I won't do it. We didn't do it. So we improvised a new crossing. As we locked eyes with the drivers, it was clear how sketchy we had started to look.
This looks odd.
We regained our stride on open terrain.
This was my section of the route. A genius new path followed an abandoned track down a gravel slope. The UK default fence is like horrific. Oh, jeez. Sorry. And out onto a beautiful area of highway savanna.
There we ran like a wild pack of snow leopards, before trying to rein in our animal instincts in favor of a more acceptable suburban demeanor.
Wait, Jonah, might the mission be over?
Oh man, I don't know how we can make it past this one. I feel like the mission must be over.
Oh shit.
Let's commit to something because I just don't want to linger too long in here. Yeah, they noticed that something was that we were outsiders.
We need to align it. We're on our way home. We live in this neighborhood, and this is a shortcut.
We passed through a very sketchy construction site over brambly barbed wire fence. It was luckily missing the barbs.
The police happy churchgoers.
There's like a lot of people looking at us, and we got questioned.
I think there was someone filming us. Oh my god.
We didn't film any of that.
The home stretch. Fences that had divided forests, railways, and schoolyards could no longer contain us. Our hopping skills were refined to an art form. We approached our final landmark.
This is a welcome sight. This is a sign of our impending finish. Still very far. Yeah, let's jog. Epically long bike path here, so the squad has begun a jog. Not suspicious at all. We're doing the long march to the Laval Bridge. It's starting to dawn on us that there's no more obstacles, just our own minds.
I'm pretty sure. Remember when we said that we were done with all obstacles?
Well, there's one more obstacle. Morale is hitting rock bottom.
No!
We gotta drop down. We gotta drop down a huge drop onto
I'm ready.
an underpass.
Wait, Jonah, is the mission on? Is the mission over?
The mission's on. It's always on. Approaching the obstacle. I mean, yeah, we can do this.
A home viewer may not see this as a significant drop, but our legs had lost all will to continue, and gravity was at twice its normal force.
Our feet carried us forward. Now we could smell Laval. Our no roads journey was almost complete.
Oh boy, oh boy.
There it is, the bridge to Laval.
Bridge to Laval.
That's it. We did it.
We did it. Woo! Big win. Kiss the ground.
Oh yeah, just kiss the lick it up.
I had so much optimism that we were gonna finish at like 3 p.m.
Wait, ready?
Yeah,
You
until
genuinely thought we were gonna finish at 3 p.m. like?
we finished 4 hours after 3 p.m. So
Yeah, what time is it?
7.
Oh, that's actually yeah, because I was like we're gonna finish 10.
No, it feels like 10. Yeah,
We did like hustle.
11
I feel
hours.
like if we hadn't hustled and if we just kind of chilled, they probably would have been like.
We did not hustle.
Oh, there's a bike coming.
Why do?
We took a break at Ma Bicyclette, and we took a break.
Now the fighting starts.
Yeah.
Bastard. I didn't enjoy.